Hi, my love. Welcome to your mini tarot reading. We're going to be looking at just a general energy reading for you. So the decks that I am going to be working with are the Sacred Destiny Oracle, the Angel Therapy Oracle, and the Good Tarot. I'm also probably going to be pulling cards from my Universal Weight deck too. Okay, so let's pull on the energy. This is a general reading. You didn't have a question, so I'm just gonna, let's just see what pops up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cards and we'll go from there. Oop, that one wants to come out. So usually I do an inverted triangle, but this time I feel the cards want to go in a pyramid. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, so what is at your core? We have the Six of Earth and the Five of Cups. The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. So I feel like right now, this is kind of a like more of an energy. There's been multiple energy exchanges in your life right now. And it's kind of leaving you a little bit depleted and perhaps regretful. There could have been something that you said recently or an action that you didn't take early on that you might be regretful from. That's the word regret is coming to me. But I feel like that Six of Pentacles is kind of showing there's been also a lot of people who have been coming to you for needs. Okay, whether they're laying off, they're kind of like dumping their emotions and they're dumping their problems onto you. And there are just a lot of people have been doing that whole unloading of their problems, and then you're just kind of left. I feel like you're left gasping for air. Like you're just left not feeling like you can hold it together. And I also feel like that also makes you feel, it almost makes you feel guilty and bad to not be able to be 100% for people, okay? So your energy definitely needs a little bit of a boost, okay? Some clearing happening because subconsciously what is up in your mind is the Nine of Swords. And to me, this is nightmares. Nine of Swords is nightmares and stresses. It's mental like blocks or like feeling just like the ugliest, right? Feeling ugly vibes, negative vibes, heavy energy. I actually felt that last night. I was feeling really, really nasty last night too. So I feel like this is something that is a thing right now. There's so much heavy energy going on in this earth. And I feel like, you know, those of us who are sensitive are feeling it really, really bad. So I also feel like this is for you a time to take note of your energy right now. How have you been sleeping? Have you been taking care of yourself? What are your thoughts look like? Are your thoughts positive? Are they negative? How are you doing? What is at the foundation of you? We have the moon. We do have a full moon coming up, okay? I believe it's a full moon. We have eclipses happening, okay? So we have a lot going on with the Astros this week alone, okay? The moon energy is your shadow. That is aligning with the Nine of Swords just in the way that I laid out the cards. So I do feel like there's some darker stuff popping up. Some hidden things coming up, some issues, okay? And you're being asked to deal with it. And you're not giving enough time to other people because I feel like you need to deal with you first. We have the Eight of Swords, again, feeling trapped, okay? Not feeling as stable. You're more in your head right now and less grounded. We have the Empress energy. This is self-care. So I do feel like as your foundation, it shows definitely some fears, some hidden stuff, feeling tense, feeling stressed, but also a need for self-care and nurturing with that Empress card. So making sure that you're setting some time aside for you. Your oracle cards, we have the crown chakra. So again, like I was saying, a lot of mental with you. Your thoughts are just like feeling like nightmares or feeling gross, negative energy around you. The crown chakra, I would say cleanse it, okay? I'm not going to worry about the little verbiage at the bottom. I just feel like this card is coming up for you as a need to pay attention to the crown, and maybe it's like If you have been kind of feeling a little bit uneasy, maybe it's like for me last night, I was feeling uneasy being alone in my house. So maybe that's just a sign for me that I need to cleanse energy in the space. So for you too, if you're feeling that way, or you're feeling heavy energy, or you're just not feeling as connected spiritually, your crown chakra needs a little bit of love, okay? Visualize success. This is changing your mindsets. Being more positive in your thoughts, okay? Being more hopeful with your future and with what's going around with you in your life. So visualizing successes as well, because perhaps if you're kind of in this like negative state of mind right now, which is fine, it's literally normal. All of us go through it. We go through these phases, right? But when you're deep in that like pit, visualizing success is what's going to help you get out of it. So making sure you're taking care of crown chakra, okay, your spiritual connection and all that, your energy, but also visualizing successes to bring you out of this little, this little patch that you're in. Over here we have action and freedom. So taking action, being proactive in something in your life, something you're passionate about, or just simply setting yourself free. Is this your mind though? Because we have birds, and to me birds is feathers or air, because the feathers in the card is symbolic of the air, so in this deck. So I'm wondering if that freedom card with the birds flying around is setting your mind free, setting your thoughts free. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. A lot came out simply for a general reading, so I love that. Let's go ahead and see. I want to see outcomes. So outcomes of self-care. The Hermit. 10 of Pentacles. Completely different vibration here. Ace of Cups and Strength. Yeah, definitely you need some solo time, alone time with that Hermit card coming up. Alone time. Also the 10 of Pentacles is surrounding yourself with things, material things that make you happy. Warm fuzzy blankets, your pets. Good music, good mood lighting, light some candles, think of the physical, the material things. And I don't know, I have that feeling of like surrounding yourself with the things that make you happy. Ace of Cups, letting your emotions come out. Okay, so when you feel like you need to cry, let it out. Don't bottle it up. And then the Strength card shows power. There's power in weakness. Strength is always, to me, I always see is like there's weaknesses, and then when you give into the weakness and you allow yourself to be vulnerable for a little bit, out comes strength, like you're born from that. So I feel like the Strength card is what's going to follow a major emotional release, because we see a lot of this grounding energy, and then we have this splash of water or this splash of emotion, and then we see strength afterwards. So it just a really, really good release is going to be necessary for you. That's going to help you. It's going to empower you, and it's going to make you feel better. We have Archangel Raphael, which is definitely the Archangel of healing and love. Okay, so Archangel Raphael, self-love and healing. We also have Cut Your Cords. This card has been coming up so much for people this week. And I feel like that is just also a symbolic, like cutting your cords of negativity, negative people, negative issues, negative situations that are in your life right now, right? Cutting those cords, setting yourself free. All of those messages are coming up for you right now. Protection. Wow. So there's definitely a major need for that. Okay. Protecting yourself, protecting your home, your space, what it all comes down to. So I intuitively lay out the cards like how I feel they need to be. And obviously like this protection is like what's holding everything together. It's also a tree, and tree is very, grounding and rooted. So you want to make sure that you're doing a grounding meditation. Make sure you're grounding yourself each and every day. Make sure that you are setting a protection bubble around you, imagining it, right? Or you're doing protection in your home, or you are, you know what I mean? Like you just need to kind of practice with that a bit more and working with that crown chakra. I also feel like protecting your crown chakra is important too, because maybe you haven't been doing those things, and maybe you used to be really good at it. And if you've been kind of lacking in that lately, that may be why this like shift of tense negative energy has been like kind of around you, because you've been kind of knocked off your usual routine too. Okay, my love. So, whew, I feel like I was like talking a mile a minute. So this concludes your mini tarot reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or feedback, please send me an email. But until then, I will talk to you soon. Bye, my love.